Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Rasulillah. Thereafter, there are matters that invalidate the prayer. These matters should be known to avoid them. Some of these invalidators are: first, to speak on purpose. This means if a person who's praying says other than the prayer's statements, even two letters or one meaningful letter, unless one forgets and speaks a little, one's prayer becomes invalid. However, mentioning Allah does not invalidate the prayer, no matter how much we mention the name of Allah in the prayer. Second, to eat or drink. This means if a person, while remembering that he's praying, eats or drinks on purpose, the prayer becomes invalid, even if he ate something as tiny as a sesame seed. Third, to make an excessive move. This means if a person praying makes a big jump and the like, the prayer becomes invalid. Fourth, to move once to play. Even one small move, such as moving the tongue or moving the eyebrow for the purpose of playing, makes the prayer invalid. 5. To do an extra integral. For example, if a person prostrates 3 times in one rak'ah intentionally, then his prayer becomes invalid. 6. To change intention. This means if a person while praying intends to interrupt the prayer before finishing it, or hesitates whether or not to interrupt it, or makes interrupting it contingent on the occurrence of something, this makes his prayer invalid. An example is if one intends to stop his prayer if someone knocks at the door, then the prayer is invalid immediately. 7. To exit the state of purification. This means if a person's wudu becomes invalid when praying by passing gas, for example, or the like, his prayer becomes invalid. In the end, I sincerely ask Allah to grant us valid prayers. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.